Hi everyone, my name is Joey. My machine number is 259-285. I choose the Tiger Logistics to do my study. I use the transparency for this company. Transparency is for outsider able to make an analysis of the company. Its enable its processes and transactions to be observed by outsider. This company aims to achieve greater transparency by making adequate disclosures and enhances long-term economic value of its shareholders while giving equal respect to the society. Can based on the independent auditor report. The company is fully demonstrate transparency and disclosure that all material transactions enter into the related party, and the company also adopt a whistleblower policy. The research objective is to investigate the impact of company transparencies toward firm-specific factors. To investigate the impact of company transparency toward firms' systematic risk, and to investigate the impact of company transparency toward firms' specific factors and systematic risk. Next, the research questions: what the impact of company transparency towards firms' specific factor? How the impact of company transparency toward firms' systematic risk, and which the impact of company transparency toward firms' specific factor and systematic risk. I use the ROA as my dependent. ROA was a common corporate goal and the realization that it was impacted by both profitability and efficiency and control all operating decisions within a firm. ROA is a measure of how profitable it is for business that is applied to the total asset. It's dividing company net income by total asset and best used to compare with previous year's company performance. A higher ROA are the more asset efficiency. For the methodology, I use 5 years of annual report, which is 2014 until 2018. I use the SPLS to analyze the data. They have 13 observations. For internal factor is ROA, ROE, current ratio, quick ratio, average collection period, debt to income, operating ratio, and operating margin. While for external is GDP, inflation, interest rate, exchange rate, and corporate governance index, and will use this factor with these 3 equations. The descriptive statistic for this table is both internal and external factor and the mean of ROA is 15.2%, which means can make the profit from assets for every 5 years, and the standard deviation is 1.17%. The correlation table shows that the GDP is negative 0.71. This is a negative relationship with ROA. So, if GDP increase, ROA will decrease, and the significant value is 0.089, which is significant for ROA. Other variable is interest rate, is negative 0.856, also a negative relationship, and the significant value is 0.032. The next correlation table for the current ratio, quick ratio, and operational ratio having a negative relationship with ROA. And the significant value show that is not significant. Next is ANOVA. The significance with the p-value is 0.019. This table explains for 99.9% of adjusted R-square and its effect, the model summary of independent and internal factors. And for the coefficients, show that the ROE, quick ratio, and operating ratio is most significant effect to ROA. And these three independent value of VIF is not more than 10. So that means it can increase in profit and will reduce the liability of the company. The purpose of this study is to enhance the understanding of the relationship between corporate governance and other factors. The output of table of correlation was affected by model 3 because model 3 shows the variable in positive and negative relationship and the significance. So it will reflect the output of the company. It's limited only 5-year observation and suggests can comparing with other companies in the same industry in order to increase the observation. Thanks for watching and listening.